What's up, everybody? It's me, King ETL, and if I don't sound very excited, it's because I'm not. I'm here to you today to talk about how much life sucks. Like, if we're just being honest, life kinda sucks, and 2017 kinda sucks too. Trump is president, stuff is failing, jobs being lost, Flint's water problems, kids coming up missing. So far this year sucks, and to add everything up, it gets worse for fellow nerds and stuff that I can address when I have to say to you that Kissanime and Kisscartoon are down, and they might not be coming back from this one. Now, for those that do not know what Kisscartoon or Kissanime is, they were a website run by a group of people that I don't know, and they provided technically illegally streaming service for cartoons and anime. Now, for a lot of people, you're cheering right now, talking about how this is a good thing for content creators and everything. But for a lot of people like me, this is kind of the worst news that you can hear all day, that one of your favorite websites is being taken down. Now, yes, it was bad. Piracy is illegal. Downloading stuff is illegal, and streaming it is illegal too. Everyone has done it at some point, I must say. And if you haven't, good for you for being a good person. But all day on Twitter, all I was seeing was people either cheering that Kissanime is dead, or people crying about, where am I going to watch this, or where am I going to watch that? And everybody's like, oh, well, watch it on Funimation, watch it on Crunchyroll. Well, Funimation and Crunchyroll sucks. I'm saying it. You can boo me all you like, but Funimation and Crunchyroll, they just suck, alright? There's thousands of ads. Their libraries are tiny. You can't get everything you want to watch. It was just bad. Now, this video can be either sad or it can be informative, so I'm just going to do a mix of the both and talk to you about straight facts. Fact number one, piracy is illegal and you shouldn't do it. In One Piece, the pirates are the heroes to the viewers, but in their world, they're the villains to a majority of everyone. Yes, the Straw Hat Pirates have saved people, helped countries, fought bad guys, freed imprisoned people and all of that, but they also steal sometimes. They don't listen to the laws, they do what they want. They're like vigilantes, and people always say that a vigilante is too evil and dangerous because they don't follow a consistent law, and that's what people judge as evil, following a consistent law. And of course, when you watch something or download something illegally, it's not right, because the creator of whatever you're watching or downloading isn't getting any of the money. Like Funimation and Crunchyroll, all that, Cartoon Network, all that, they have ads, they have like view monitoring, so it's like, oh, a lot of people are watching this series, here's a lot of ads for that, and because of that, they can give money to the actual creators. But when you use something like Kissanime, where it was no ads and just a huge library of whatever you wanted to watch, when you wanted to watch it, it was like, okay, here's an anime, it's pretty good, you can watch it, enjoy it, go to the next one. And that's what a lot of people didn't like, that content creators were being left out. And I can just be a one-wing guy and agree with that, but I used Kissanime a lot. Now, I didn't download anything or distribute it, I just used it as a streaming service like thousands of other people did. And we've watched a lot of things, me and my friends. Kissanime and Kisscartoon were good for binge watching. Like, binge watching is where you sit down, you go to a series, and you watch like as many episodes as you can within a certain period of time, non-stop. Just like people say they binge watch a lot on Netflix. That's what it was for us with anime and cartoons. And Kissanime and Kisscartoon had some of the biggest libraries ever. Like, Kisscartoon has had almost every cartoon ever made, from like old black and white stuff to modern day new releases. And Kissanime had one of the biggest libraries I've ever seen, and were honestly the only website I've seen to this day to have every episode of Kisscartoon. Now, why is that important? Let's take a little trip through time. 9th grade Eric, me, when I first started getting into anime, I found an anime called Kisscartoon, Sergeant Frog in America. And I started watching it on Funimation, because you know that's the thing to do. And I'm watching it, and if I remember at the time, Funimation stopped around episode 70 or so. And I was like, good series, but it feels like there's a lot of unanswered questions. So I Wikipedia'd it, and Wikipedia said it had about 350 episodes, I think. And I was like, wow, why doesn't Funimation have it? Oh, because it wasn't fully licensed. Well, because Funimation doesn't have it and they can't get the full license or whatever, a lot of people don't see how that show ends. So I did what any logical person would do. I looked up online, where can I watch these episodes? And I found just a bunch of different websites, but none of them had all of it. Some websites was like, I go up to episode 150, someone like, I go up to episode 225, but nothing had everything. And it got to the point where I was reading message rooms and boards like, yo, does anybody know where I can find it? Where do I get that, Sergeant Frog, Like the meme, anybody got that Sergeant Frog? But it was bad. Like, it was to the point where I was subscribed to people on YouTube, and these YouTubers were telling me that if we find an episode, we're gonna put it on YouTube. It ain't gonna be in order, but if we found it, we put it up. And it turns out like there wasn't a lot of dubbing for Sergeant Frog done. So what people had to do was they first had to find the video file for Sergeant Frog episodes, and then it was up to them to translate it themselves, then to put it on different websites. And like, for me, that was the work of heroes. People going out of their way to see that the little guy gets what they want. But for other people, they were evil pirates. Like in One Piece, they were people taking things that wasn't there and giving it to others, Robin Hood style. Contrary to a lot of belief, Robin Hood is a villain, because Robin Hood, yes, he took money from the rich and gave it to the poor. Stealing money from anybody, whether rich or poor, is still illegal. So Robin Hood was a villain, and for me, Kissanime and Kisscartoon was my form of Robin Hood. Like, sometimes growing up in the hood, you might not have cable. So how am I supposed to watch new episodes of shows if I don't have cable? And this was back before Cartoon Network started doing we have the episodes online early, leaking stuff like Steven Universe. This was back where it was like, you don't got cable, you don't got this episode. What am I gonna do? Kissanime has it for you. Okay, what about the latest animes? Kissanime had it for you. They had everything ready. Like, I remember a few people didn't get to see One Punch Man till it started coming on Toonami or something, because it was like the series was already done, but Crunchyroll didn't have the rights to it yet. Funimation didn't have the rights to it yet. And I have a friend, his name is Bread, and like, he's heavily against Kissanime and Kisscartoon, so I already know that he's glad that it's gone. But, this was one of the things where it's like, you're seeing this late, and I hate seeing things late. Like, I want to read manga for some things. Like, I hate being behind because spoilers be around every corner these days, but I'm starting to ramble. I notice I'm starting to ramble and probably at like the 10 or 11 minute mark. So I'll just close it like this. Life sucks. And so far it seems it's just gonna get a lot suckier. Things aren't really getting better. I remember, to quote Jacksepticeye in his playthrough of Into the Woods, he said, life is like a constant river of meh. I think that's what he said, but he was describing it as like, life is a river, you're always on the meh line. Sometimes you hit a wave and it goes into the happy, or sometimes you hit a whirlpool and it goes into the sad, but it always stays meh. You're never always happy, you're never always sad, you're always meh. And for me, life is almost forever a whirlpool of sad, with the only happiness being the meh. You never really get to hit the peak of this is great, this is happy anymore. It's always, this is good, you can enjoy it for a bit, then let's take it away. This is great, enjoy this for a bit, let's take it away. And that's what I'm going through, because like now, don't have a place to binge watch shows. Well, I mean, I'm not stupid, there's thousands of websites online where you can watch stuff, but Kisscartoon and Kissanime were always the ones that you knew were virus-free, completely safe and all that. So, as a final salute to the brave pirates of Kisscartoon and Kissanime, whoever you are, thank you for all that you've done for the anime and cartoon community. I wish you the best of luck. I hope that you're not sued or anything. And just thanks for your years of service. It's been about, what, 4 or 5 years? Thank you for being there, letting me binge watch, letting me get caught up with anime, cartoons, all that junk. As always, this is King ETL signing out in a kind of depressing video on how life sucks. I'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be. As always, as I like to say, stay weird, stay wild, and try to have a good time. Bye.